Hello.
Hi.
We have come up with some things that we want you guys to work on for vaulting at home. We want you to do some tree falls. So if you have a mattress, well, I hope you have a mattress, but if you have a mattress or a couch accessible, you can work on your tree falls. You're gonna keep your arms by your side, keep your core really tight and your butt squeezing, and fall back. That was really good, Amber. Don't be old like Coach Amber. All right, Coach Amber, can you show us one where you stick your butt out first and your butt hits the mat? That would be what we don't want to do. So if you can, use a mirror or videotape yourself and look back on the video and make sure that you're staying straight the entire time that you fall, like this. Good. If you need a challenge, Coach Kaylin, do you want to show us a tree fall with arms by your ears? If you are super good at your tree falls and holding a nice tight body, and you're gonna put your arms up by your ears and do your tree fall like this. And you really want your hands to hit at the same time that your butt hits. That is the goal. We also want you guys to be working on your sprinting so that you can run super fast for your stretch, jump, kick, handstand, flat back for exhibition. Get outside or find a large place in your house. And the thing about gymnastics vault sprinting is that you want to speed up the whole time. So Coach Kaylin's gonna go down there at the end of the vault runway and she's gonna show you slow, medium, fast. And then she's just gonna run off to the side of the springboard because you guys don't have springboards. But you're just gonna practice your sprinting. You're gonna start slow, then you're gonna go medium, then extra fast at the end. Ready, set, go. Slow, medium, fast. So you want to increase your speed as you come to the springboard, and you definitely don't want to slow down because that's going to kill all of your power. If you have any carpet in your house, we recommend that you do this onto carpet. Find a higher surface. Make sure that it is below the level of your hip. We don't want to go, we don't want to go from way too high because that could hurt. But we're going to work on our safety landings also for vault. So you're going to stand up on a surface, put your arms out in front of you, jump, and safety landing position. You're going to keep both of your knees bent and they're going to be shoulder distance apart. So make sure your knees aren't touching. Show us knees touching with feet out. You don't want to do that because that's going to put a lot of unnecessary pressure on your knees. So you're going to make sure your knees are shoulder width. We also want you guys to try 2 different kinds of skips to help us with our hurdle. These are skips with arm circles. So notice her arms are going backwards and swooping back up and around as she's lifting her leg. Try to keep your timing really consistent. It's very difficult. The next thing we want you to try with skipping is to do skips with running arms. Perfect. For your exhibition show, you get 2 vaults. You'll salute, step onto the vault runway, run down, stretch jump, land on the mat in a nice tight body position, walk backwards to the edge of the mat so that you don't fall off, kick into a handstand, fall flat on your back, sit up, and salute. Since you get 2 vaults, you'll walk back down slowly in between in order to catch your breath, and then do another one of the exact same vault. Notice how in this next vault, I use a nice tight body position and reach up really high for my stretch jump. I kick into a handstand, use maximum extension, trying to get my toes all the way up to the ceiling, and then I fall flat on my back. For your bar routine, you can either do a jump to front support or a pullover, cast, back hip circle, and cast back off the bar to a safety landing and then salute. Say hello to Captain. Hi, Captain. Say hi to everybody. All right, so we're gonna be working on the shape that we do a back hip circle in, which is called a hollow shape. It makes you look like a little banana. So what we want you to do is practice levitating, practice your hollow shape. So you're gonna get into this position first, then you're gonna put one leg out in front of you, you're gonna switch, and then you're going to try to hold both legs up. You can pause the video right here and try to hold each position for 20 seconds. If you have a pool noodle or a PVC pipe or anything of this shape at home, you can use this to help you with your bar shaping. So Coach Amber is going to grab the pool noodle. She's going to get into her hollow position, and she's going to get in that shape that we go around the bar in for a back hip circle. You guys can pause it right here and try to hold for 30 seconds. What you don't want to do is bend your knees and arch your back. You want your back pressed into the ground and your legs straight. To practice the cast shape right before your back hip circle, we want you to find something about the height of this spotting block and put your hands on it and try to get into a cast shape. So you're going to hold your body really tight, keep pressure through your arms, and if you are really good at this, you can lean your shoulders forwards, pretend you're leaning over the bar, and then come back to that same position. And then lean your shoulders forwards again and come back to that position. Try to do that as many times as you can before your muscles get too tired. You're gonna really be squeezing your core at this point. Where's your core, Coach Amber? You're gonna really squeeze your core.
All right, guys, now we're gonna show you something that you can do if you have a bar at home or maybe monkey bars at home. Coach Victoria is gonna show you a chin hang, holding our chin above the bar with a really tight body. Something else that you could do is chin lower downs, where you start at the top of the bar and lower down slowly and controlled.
Pause your video right here, grab a piece of tape and make a taped balance beam on your floor. When you're ready to follow along with your balance beam routine, unpause. Jump to front support, legs swing over, toes up behind, chest up, stand up. Step together. Plie, stretch, jump, land, finish. Step, step, lunge, lever to balance beam, lunge, finish. Step, lock, pivot turn, finish. Turn, dismount, salute.
Here are some materials that you can use to do balance beam at your house. If you have something like a bean bag that you can rest on your head, a little stuffed animal, a beanie boot, this is a little Captain America guy, a jump rope, or a string, or just any rope that you have. We have a bath rug. If you have a bath rug accessible that you can use, that's fine, but if not, a pillowcase will work just fine. And we are going to be using the tape lines on the floor, but if you guys have a roll of tape that you can stretch out somewhere in your house to make a fake balance beam, that would work. If you do have a small floor balance beam at home, that's fine too. Your balance beam routine will only take up about 8 feet on the balance beam, so you can ask your parents for help setting up an 8-foot long tape balance beam. Take your bean bag or a stuffed animal, put it on top of your head, and we're going to work on our balance. The first thing we're going to do is get onto our tape line, put our arms out to the side, and we're walking with flat feet. We're trying to keep our chin neutral or straight, so not too high up, not too low down. Look at the end of your tape line, arms out to the side in airplane mode, and go all the way to the end. When you get to the end of your tape line, go up on tippy toes. We're going to turn towards our back leg. You don't want to get caught up. Turn towards your back leg with a pivot turn, and then on the way back, to challenge yourself, try to do tippy toe walks. Next, we're going to move on to a higher jump. So we're going to take our stuffed animal, put them down on your tape line. Again, you want one foot slightly in front of the other. You guys are going to try to jump over while pointing your toes. Don't knock them off into the lava. And land back on your tape line. Try it 10 times. If you have a jump rope, or just a rope or string, stretch out your tape line, try to stand on it. You're going to stagger your feet, so puzzle piece feet, one slightly in front of the other, put them both on your line, jump rope behind you. We're going to try to jump up as high as we can, point our toes, and then land back on our tape balance beam. do multiple in a row. Try to just do one at first. Even if you need to swing, bend, and jump. Let's give it 10 tries. You can pause the video. Lastly, to work on our levers, take your pillowcase or your rug and fold it up. Put it down on your tape line and get into your lunge position with your happy foot in front. Remember how to figure out our happy foot. We stand like this, lean, fall. Happy foot lands out in front. Arms up by our ears. We're going to try to reach over the puddle. Do not touch the puddle. And come back up to the balance beam in a lunge position. Front leg bent, back leg straight. Try it 10 times. And go into your lunge position. We're going to go with a straight base leg, seesaw, slowly lever down, hold, and then come all the way back up into your lunge and finish. Try that 10 times.
Pause the video and get ready to follow along with your floor routine. Roll, roll. Kick, kick. Stand up. Turn. Finish. Chasse leap. Leg swing hop. Finish. Pose. Forward roll. Forward roll. Stand up. Finish. Cartwheel to a knee, wait, pose, salute. If you'd like to practice it with your floor music on YouTube, type in cartwheel hoedown, gymnastics floor music.
If you're on a soft surface, we want you to practice standing up out of your forward roll. So you're going to do a rock and roll and then use both of your legs, push through them, and stand up. One more time. Guys, practice 3 sets of 10 of those. So that's going to be 30 total. To practice our cartwheels and our handstands and our levers, we're going to get into a lunge position in front of something that is about as high as this spotting block. What we're going to do is lift up our back leg as our arms go down to touch it. So you want to look like a seesaw. You don't want to have any bend in your body. Can you show us one that has a bend in their body? So if they put their arms down first and then they pick up their leg. Yeah, we want to make sure that we have a straight line between our hands and our heel. Go ahead and do one more. Also notice that Miss Kaylin's base leg, which is the leg that stays on the ground the whole time, is staying straight as she goes through the levering position until she comes back to that lunge. So it's straight and then she comes back to the lunge and bends it. You're going to do this on both legs, because when you do a cartwheel, the way that you land your cartwheel is in a lunge on your silly foot. So let's do that lever. So this is coming back up. Whoops. See, that one's a little bit more difficult. But this is coming back up out of the cartwheel. You're going to be on your silly foot. It is a lot harder to keep the base leg straight on this one, because usually our hamstrings, the muscle that goes behind our kneecap, is a little bit less flexible on our silly leg. So really work hard to keep that leg straight until you get back into that lunge position and keep your body straight. Let's try to do 10 on each leg. If you have a pretty good cartwheel and you are not landing on your head at the gym, you can go ahead and practice your cartwheel at home. Take your piece of tape, put it onto the floor. Make sure it's a soft floor. Don't do this on any hardwood surface, maybe a carpet, or if you have a mat. And what you're going to try to do is aim yourself so that when you practice your cartwheel, you're going to land with your silly foot in front of the line and your happy foot behind the line. So you're going to try to gauge how far your cartwheel is going to go. Put yourself into your lunge position Your hands are gonna go the correct direction. So if you're a righty, your hands are gonna aim to the right. If you're a lefty, your hands are gonna aim to the left. Cartwheel. Land 1 foot in front and 1 foot behind. I'm gonna try it one more time for you guys. Starting your lunge, cartwheel, 1 foot in front, 1 foot behind, back to the lunge. When you land, look down and make sure that your silly foot is in front of the line and your happy foot is behind the line, and you're still in your nice, pretty lunge position. Let's practice the last part of our routine, which is the cartwheel to a knee. What we want you guys to do is get into your lunge position. Make sure you're on a soft surface. Don't do this on hardwood. Lunge position. Do a cartwheel straight to a lunge. We're gonna do that 3 times. So pause the video, practice 3 cartwheels to a lunge. As soon as you're done, unpause the video. All right, we're gonna move on to the cartwheel to a lunge and then a kneel. Coach Amber's gonna show us. She's gonna go cartwheel, lunge, kneel. So there are 2 different steps on the landing there. Let's show it one more time for them. Cartwheel, lunge, kneel. Pause the video, try it 3 times, and as soon as you're done, unpause the video. This time we're gonna go straight to a knee. Let's make sure that your feet are labeled. You would like to end with your silly foot out in front. So the foot that does not have a smiley face will be the foot that is in front when you land. Let's go ahead and show them the cartwheel to a knee. Cartwheel to a knee, and then pose. If you are allowed to draw on yourself, we recommend using an Xcel marker because they come off super easily. Stand with your feet together, fall forwards, and catch yourself. Whichever foot you use to catch yourself is probably your dominant foot. So I want you to go onto your dominant foot and you're going to draw a smiley face because that is your happy foot. You guys are going to put your happy foot out in front to practice your half turn in a lunge position. And you're going to bend your happy arm. So if your happy foot is your right foot, you're going to bend your right arm. When you do your half turn, you're going to go in the direction of the arm that is bent. So what that means is that if your arm is bent this way, that's your arrow pointing this way, and you're going to turn to the right if you're a righty. When you do your half turn, you make sure you go up high on releve. Releve means on tippy toes. High on releve, and then step out and finish. Using that happy foot, you're going to put your silly foot out in front, so the one without the smiley face on it. This is going to be for your chasse leap. You're going to put your silly foot out in front, you're going to do a little gallop or a little chasse, and click your feet together, and it's going to end up so that your silly foot is still in front at the end of your chasse. I wish that it would show me. There. So that your silly foot is still in front at the end of your chasse and your happy foot is behind. You're then going to step onto your silly foot and leap onto your happy foot. You're going to end in a nice plie arabesque position. Let's try one more. So chasse, leap. Nice.
All right, for liftoff Xcel for your all's challenge, we are going to be doing a double forward roll with a beanie boot in between our knees, and we are going to try to connect it. So Coach Victoria is going to show you what it should look like. Arms up, down, roll, roll, finish. Remember to keep that beanie boot in between your knees the whole time.